Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
2-0 now. One of those few occasions we're happy to be inside this place. 98 and humid outside, but a steady 72 degrees here inside. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in, David Fletcher. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 1-1 home. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Base hit into right center.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Margot is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
So he got him swinging. Manuel Margot sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. In now, Willie Adames. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Goodwin. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Choi can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
That is good. The second baseman,
Joey Wendell digs in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. They'll start things here at 316. 5 homers and 47 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, D, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Heading after it is Margot. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels held in check there. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Misses. Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at his career totals, Diaz has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Max Stassi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. So stepping in, Albert Pujols, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Aye.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
The left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Willy Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third base line. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting,
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Brandon Lau comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Adames stands at first with one out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And there's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy LaFella.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. From the stretch, there goes the runner. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The third baseman, Michael Rocco.
Into the box, Michael Brasso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fastball well outside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at second here with one man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Stassi. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pops this one up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tommy La Stella is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up now, Brian Goodwin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Max Stassi.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Albert now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels 1. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right.
On the run is Goodwin.
He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Maybe a rug burner, too, after that one as we get another look at it here. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Standing in, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Ryan Buchter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Lau. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 35 now on the season, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Ji-Man Choi will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Up next for the Rays, Michael Brasso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The right fielder, Yandy.
So coming to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Tommy La Stella will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First offering on its way. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
For the Reds, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Down 0-2.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Chris Herman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is camped under this one. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Nope.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please. This change for the Rays. Now catching, number 5, Chris Herman.
Oliver Drake has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Oliver Drake.
All set for the start of the inning, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Settling in now, David Fletcher, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fletcher is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Popped up. Choi in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And they have taken the lead. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they take the lead 4-3.
For the Angels, the third baseman,
Diego Castillo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
now pitching for the Rays, number 63, Diego Castillo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-3 Angels. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brendan Lau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Ty Buttrick enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 31.
To the plate now, Joey Wendell, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Well, the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail it here, 4-3. Into the box, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Justin Upton becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Into the box, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Hansel Robles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to go as the third baseman, Michael Brasso. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Austin Meadows come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
Up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ball 3, 3-0. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. Nobody out, runner on first. Had the green light, 3-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Simmons, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and they're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Halos crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Cam Bedrosian claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hansel Robles closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.